Welcome back, and now we are ready to see how to write code inside a servlet. See here, if you will see the servlet structure, so you have two important points. One is a service method here. This service method is same as a public static void main inside your core Java. Means here, if any request will come to servlet will execute this service method. Inside servlet, there are a life cycle, and that life cycle will start with init. Init is like a constructor. Service is like a main method, and after that one method is destroy. The destroy is like a destructor. If you will not write init and destroy, then automatically your server will provide init and destroy. But service method you have to write. So inside the service method, here it is taking two parameters. Like if you have remember in main, it was taking one parameter, string argument. Here it is taking two parameters. First parameter will take request from user, and second parameter will give response to user. Means first parameter will take request from client, second will return response to client. Means in your Facebook, you are the client and you are sending your user ID and password. So this request will take your user ID password, and this response will return your timeline page if you will be the valid user. Now here, and this method always throws two checked exception. One is servlet exception, second one is IO exception. So first question, how this request will take, that box data. This time you have created your registration page. So in this registration page, you have four boxes: name, password, email, address, and all four boxes have a particular name. So based on the name only, server will take the data. See here to take data from client, you are using the request dot get parameter. Here you are using request.get parameter and passing the box name, same box name what you have given, n1, n2, n3, n4, and this result you can store inside a string. Suppose I'm storing like a string name equal to, like that. And now in the same way, all four boxes data you have to pick. This is the second box, third box, fourth box. You have remember here you are using n1, n2, n3 and n4. Now here name you can use pass, you can use email, you can use address. These all are the variable. You can write any name here, and yes, after writing, now it want to return response. Suppose same information server want to return, like you have entered this information in your form, then how server will return? So for returning response, first server want to know using the response, you want to see the response in which format. Means response will come in which format. Here I want to return response in HTML format. So you have to write here text/HTML response dot set content type. There you will pass how you want to return response. Then how you want to write response. So for writing response here, one predefined class is there, print writer. I'm using here out equal to response dot get writer. So using the get writer method, now you have a writer and you are ready to write your response in HTML format. So see here out dot println. I'm going to write here HTML tag. I'm going to write here body tag, and after that here I want to write here out dot println. I'm ready to close the body tag and ready to close the HTML tag. And now finally this HTML and body here, finally I want to write the response like out dot println. I want to write in this way, like your name is like this. Suppose your name is, I'm writing here plus, here I'm writing suppose name, because I'm storing this data inside the name. In the same way, for all four response ready to write here, so you can print all the variable name what you have taken here. See, name, I'm using here pass, I'm using here email, I'm using here address, and here your name is, your password is, your email is here, your password is, your email is, and your addresses. And yes, finally you can say yes, this is ready to return response, this Facebook servlet is ready to return response. But question will come to your mind, how this HTML will know I have to send a request to that Facebook servlet? So inside the action part here you have to pass that servlet name, means request will go to server, and on the server request will go to this servlet. After that, if you have remember, I told you there are the two method. One is the post method, second is the get method. You can use here any method, either the post or get method. You will use here, suppose post method I am using, and yes, finally you can say your page is fully ready. Better you can restart, you can stop your server. And again you just run this page. See here, I'm going to run finish, and finally what you will see, yes, my home page is there, my registration page is there. I will enter my data here. Suppose I'm going to enter data here, suppose Rajesh, ABCD, email like abc at yahoo.com, and address suppose using here Bangalore. So if I will run this, and then we'll see what result it is returning. So here, yes, see here, your name is Rajesh, your password is ABCD, your email is abcd at yahoo.com, and your address is Bangalore. Means my servlet is returning response. Since all response is in a single line, what you can do here, if you will print here BR before printing other message, if you'll print here BR, you will print here BR, means break the line. If you print here BR, so now what will happen here, again if you will run the same application, but if you are going to do any change, then here you have to wait. See, now it automatically will show reloading context. If it is not showing, then you should restart server. And see, now if I will refresh the same page here, if I'll refresh the same content here, so my result will be like this. Your name is this. These all are the detail what I entered. So this example, my expectation was how servlet will take your request and how servlet will give a response back to you. Means you are sending your user ID password, server will take, means servlet will take and will return your timeline. So it is also returning in same way. Later I will write those type of code. So hope up to this stage you are able to understand. Now in this entire session, my main target was how to create servlet and you are comfortable, and how this HTML will call servlet. I hope comfortable. Thank you. Thank you very much.